Hey everybody, welcome to another video of vintage TV and radio stuff. And today I am featuring something I got a long time ago, and I kind of forgot I even had it. You ever do that? You buy something, you put it in a big pile with all the other stuff you've bought at garage sales, rummage sales, thrift stores, whatever, and then you come back later and you go, hey, did I buy this? I must have bought this at one point. Anyway, it's a realistic Model 12 131 AM/FM stereo mate radio. This is a stereo radio with one speaker. Okay? It's designed for use with headphones primarily. And the speaker is tossed in just if you want to be a social person and listen with more than just yourself. You can just turn the radio on and listen with a bunch of people, or listen to it without a pair of headphones on if you're conversing with somebody. If you want to listen in stereo, you plug the headphones in, and then you can fiddle around with the left and right channels and adjust your volume accordingly. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'll show you what it looks like in the front. I'll point out some of the very simple features on this radio, and we'll turn it on and see how it sounds. All right, here in the front you've got your on-off switch. You've got a band selector, AM, FM, and FM stereo. Because when this thing was made back in the, mid-'80s, basically, there were still some FM stations that weren't necessarily broadcasting in stereo. So if you weren't in stereo, you would have to flip to the AM band to listen to that station. Below that are your left and right volume controls. Yep, you can listen to your radio stations with just the left channel or just the right channel, or a nice little mix of whatever balance you want in the privacy of your own head with your headphones on. And of course next to that is your AM and FM band, and there's a little red FM stereo light that comes on when you hit an FM stereo station. On the right side of the radio, very simple tuning knob right there. On the back of the radio you've got your information about the radio itself. It requires 4 AA batteries, also has a 6-volt DC input plug. And it's made in Taiwan for Radio Shack, Fort Worth, Texas. Here's your stereo headphone jack and the plug for the DC input, and a nice little carrying strap too. And it has a very, very nice long telescoping antenna to help get in your favorite radio stations. Okay, let's go ahead and turn it on here. And I'll lift up that antenna. Happen to have a radio station on right now. Coming pretty good. And to raise the volume when you are using the speaker,
they've got to make some room.
You can use the volume control on the right. The left doesn't do anything. There's no need to use it. You just use the right volume control. As you can see, this is an FM stereo radio station.
Made for Wisconsin's weather.
Hey, Jack FM. Why don't you try calling me for once and leaving a message? I'm tired of this being a one-sided.
Reception's pretty good. Not a bad sound coming out of this. It looks like the tuner wants to stick right about here, but it finally makes it past the hump. There's also a little bit of interference from a local radio station, kind of getting in the way of other frequencies once in a while.
Their techs are ASC and ICAR certified.
As you can see, this station's not exactly coming in real good. And there we go. It's better now, I think. It's drifting in and out. If I flip it to FM instead of FM stereo,
I don't know if this is his first time. He has other
it comes in a little bit better, I guess.
I do know his son, Jake, married. Lily Bobby Brown. That is secret.
Some of these stations that I'm getting are a little farther away than normal, so that's kind of a good thing. I'll just flip it over to AM real quick. There won't be much coming in here except the one local station. Maybe, maybe not. There we go. Now, when you plug the headphones in, you really can't control your balance by playing around with the left and right volume controls. And after putting in some stereo headphones, the sound was actually pretty darn good. So this was primarily used, I think, as a personal listening device with a pair of headphones. But if you wanted to, just listen casually with a bunch of other people, you could listen to the ball game or what have you with that one speaker as part of the deal. It goes back to 1987. It's the Realistic Model 12 131 AM/FM Stereo Mate radio, made by Radio Shack. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and we'll have more vintage TV and radio stuff down the road. Thanks for watching.